It was 9:07 p.m. After another long and exhausting day at the mechanic workshop, Elijah Yusuf slowly changed into his worn-out pajamas and sank onto the edge of his bed. His hands were stained with grease, his body heavy with fatigue, and his heart aching for rest. The room was silent, except for the soft ticking of the wall clock. He closed his eyes, ready to sleep. Then, a soft knock echoed through the room. "Daddy?" Elijah opened his eyes. Standing at the doorway was his 9-year-old daughter, Jemima, holding her teddy bear tightly against her chest. Her eyes shimmered with fear. "Daddy, I'm scared. Can I sleep in your room tonight?" Elijah forced a gentle smile. "What happened, my angel? It's already late." "I hear strange noises in my room," she whispered. "They won't stop." Elijah stood up and gently took her hand. "Come, let's check together." They walked down the dim hallway. Elijah switched on the light inside her room. "See," he said softly. "There's nothing here. You're safe." But Jemima tightened her grip on his hand. Her tiny fingers trembled. "But Daddy, when you turn off the light, the noises come back. Please don't go. Sleep with me tonight." Elijah hesitated. Then he nodded. "Okay, sweetie. Just tonight." He lay beside her, pulling the blanket over them. Jemima cuddled close, resting her head against his chest. "Sleep well, my angel," he whispered, kissing her forehead. Within minutes, she drifted into peaceful sleep. Elijah stared at the ceiling, listening to her gentle breathing, until his own eyes finally closed. "Elijah!" A woman's voice shattered the silence. "Elijah, wake up!" Elijah jolted. A woman stood at the doorway, anger and sorrow battling on her face. She walked closer. "Not again. You're here again." Her voice trembled. "How long do you plan to keep doing this? How long will you keep pretending she's still alive?" She looked at the bed. Only Elijah lay there. A teddy bear rested on the floor. Tears filled her eyes. "It's been 4 years, Elijah. 4 years since Jemima died, and every night you come back into her room." Her voice broke. "Let her go, my love. Please, let her rest." She collapsed in tears. "You have to accept it. She is not here anymore." Elijah slowly opened his eyes. He sat up suddenly, staring at her in shock. "If only I had told you," he whispered. "If only I had told you that every night after her death, our daughter still came looking for me, still scared, still calling me Daddy." His voice trembled. "Maybe you wouldn't have broken." The woman froze. "Maybe a year after her death, you wouldn't have taken your own life." The room fell into chilling silence. The woman's face slowly faded. The walls dissolved into emptiness. And then, the truth was revealed. Elijah was alone. There had never been a woman there. There had never been anyone. For 4 years, Elijah Yusuf had been sleeping in an empty room, haunted by memories, grief, and guilt, trapped in a world where love refused to die and pain refused to fade. Not because Elijah was weak, not because he was insane, but because grief had imprisoned his mind. Because depression does not always scream. Sometimes, it whispers. It sits quietly beside you. It replays memories. It creates voices. It rebuilds moments that no longer exist. And slowly, it traps the heart in the past. Elijah was not haunted by ghosts. He was haunted by love, loss, and guilt. This is how depression works. Millions of people walk among us every day, smiling, working, talking. Yet inside, they are fighting battles no one can see. Some are trapped in memories, some in regret, some in pain too heavy to explain. If you know someone who is grieving, be patient. If you know someone who seems distant, be kind. And if you are struggling in silence, Please remember, you are not weak, you are not broken, and you are not alone. Speak to someone. Reach out. Your story is not over yet.